Hi, welcome to Fit and Trim. Today we're talking about loose leash walking. It's a common problem. Dogs pulling on their leash making walks uncomfortable or dangerous. Why is this a problem for so many people? The problem is that your dog is learning all the time, not just when you think you're training. All the times that you let your dog pull you towards something, he was rewarded for pulling, by getting to sniff where he wanted to sniff, or greeting that friendly stranger. The harder you pull on the leash, the harder he pulls, and voila! Your dog has learned that he has to pull on you really hard to get where he's going. So what's the solution? We need to teach the dog what we want. What we want is for the dog to learn that when he feels pressure on the collar, he should stop and move towards us. In other words, we want the dog to learn that the pressure is a signal telling him which direction to move in. Here's how to do it in 5 steps. Step 1. Start inside. Put tension on the leash and reward your dog for turning towards you. Step 2. Move outside to somewhere easy and practice again. Step 3. Start walking, changing directions if the dog gets ahead of you. Step 4. Reward your dog with a chance to sniff. And Step 5. Use circling to move towards something good. Let's go through the steps. Step 1. Put a collar and leash on your dog inside the house. Walk to the end of the leash and apply pressure. When your dog yields to the pressure and turns towards you, say yes and reward him by your side. Wait for him to lose interest and turn away so you can walk to the end of the leash again and repeat. Here's a video. The next step is to practice outside, but start someplace easy. You can start in your yard or in front of your house. Again, let your dog walk to the end of the leash, wait for him to turn back and look at you, and when he does, say yes and reward him. Now you can start walking. When your dog gets ahead of you, stop. When he turns towards you, walk in the other direction. Reward him as he catches up to you. If you notice your dog walking near you with a loose leash and not pulling, you can reward that too. That's the behavior you want to see more of. Here's a video of that. The reward doesn't always have to be food. You can allow your dog to sniff or greet as a reward for walking nicely. Before your dog starts to pull, say, "Go sniff," or "Go say hi," and move at your dog's pace towards the thing he's allowed to explore. And yes, this may mean that you have to run. Here's a tip. If you need to move towards something that your dog wants and he can't get there without pulling, try circling. I'll show you a video. When your dog gets to the end of his leash, stop your forward motion and with firm sideways pressure pull him in a circle around you. Because your circle will be smaller than your dog's, you'll get around quicker and you can reward your dog as he comes up behind you. If he lunges forward again, repeat the circle, gradually moving closer to the thing your dog is interested in. Here are the 5 steps again. Remember, start inside, put tension on the leash, and reward for turning towards you. Then move outside to somewhere easy and practice again. Next, start walking, changing directions if the dog gets ahead of you. Remember that you can reward your dog with a chance to sniff or greet people or other dogs if it's safe. And if you're moving towards something, and your dog can't resist pulling, you can try circling. Here's some troubleshooting. What if your dog is so strong that he's going to pull you down? We recommend using a front clip harness. This may not teach him not to pull, but it will save your shoulder in the meantime. If you want to take a break from training and just let your dog pull, use different equipment so that the dog learns the difference between when he's going to be allowed to pull and when he can't. You can use a front clip harness if you're training on a regular collar, or you can use a back clip harness to let him know it's okay to just go. If you want to practice in a group setting or could use some expert tips, sign up for a group practice led by one of our instructors. If you need more individual help or your dog is not suitable for group classes, half-hour private lessons are available. Check out the schedule at www.fntdogs.com or find us on Facebook.